What's going on, family? It's the Lucky Libra. Let's get into today's forecast right quick, all right? Happy Venus Day. Speaking of Venus energy, we're dealing with a lot of Venus energy at the moment. The moon entered Libra yesterday, all right? We're getting ready for the peak right around the corner, which is tomorrow, okay? Less than 24 hours away. And we're adjusting with these vibes, right? We're continuing to understand, observe things, dealing with relationships, whether it's how we may have conducted ourselves in relationships in the past, how we're conducting ourselves in our relationships right now, new observations about our partner, about all type of people that we're connected to at the moment. Once again, we're in a state of observation, understanding. We don't want to be in any type of heavy reaction state right now. That's when we're gonna cause some transformation. That's when we're gonna pour more salt into a wound. And that's not to be cliche when we say, when I'm telling y'all to hold it down around these times, because you can't really foresee what you might have to deal with around this time. So composure is tested around this time, especially with all these energies we have in Pisces, where a lot of us are gonna have to be in a role where we gotta be the bigger person. We're gonna have to be understanding. We might have to be in a state where, even though we don't like the energy that's reciprocated with somebody else, we gotta realize that's the reality of how somebody feels about us, sees us in a certain light. Can't force other people, to feel and think the way you do about things. And that's a lot of the, premise of what's going on right now, okay? It's the balance energy. So guys, go ahead and, connect to your solitude, be in a peaceful state with people around you as much as possible, okay? We got that a whole bunch of compassion energy in the air with Pisces right now. So we're all evolving from a humanitarian perspective. I would like to believe so with these alignments in the air. I would like to believe that we're learning to see that other people experience different things in their life, and we have to learn to, see the weaknesses in other individuals the way that we do in ourselves at times, all right? And with all that being said, we really don't have much going on today, but it's like we got a lot going on. Mars entered Pisces, okay? Mars entered Pisces late last night. So we're starting to feel that shift as well with Mars going from Aquarius energy, right? Dealing with others from more of a practical sense, trying to get from point A to B when it comes to networking, business relationships, connecting to others, trying to make things out of relationships, trying to get the substance out of relationships, trying to see which relationships could support its passions. Now we're shifting that energy towards Mars, making us more active with everything that's been in our subconscious, with our daydreams, our aspirations, everything that we've been feeling on with this Pisces stellium. So that's just gonna really just make us, make us move with some more pep in our step when it comes to our quote unquote dreams, when it comes into the things we want to bring into fruition. So even in that space, the house you have Pisces in, you got to be careful of how you may overwhelm yourself trying to do things in a day in that house. You got Venus wanting to get things when she want to get it in that house right now. Venus don't be having some patience sometimes when it comes to her pleasures, or she don't know how to contain herself at times, when it comes to what she values and when she wants it. Even though she is cooperative, she could lose a little patience in that aspect. Mars being patient from the gate, and then Neptune and Jupiter is opening all type of portals for us to tap into fantasy land through different people, places, and things in our lives. So we're in a time where we're able to make a whole bunch of magic happen. You're always able to make magic happen, but right now, universe is just throwing all type of vivid imagery for everybody right now. You're brainstorming with your loved ones and close people right now in your life on a different level. It's never been more vivid the way you look at some of your aspirations at this point. At this point, if you have any obstacles or any friction trying to manifest something in your life, at this point, you're not even looking at the things that were restrictions as restrictions anymore. It's just like, that's just a part of the process. Is it really a restriction? So that's the energy right now. That's the energy. And then lastly, Mercury is starting to develop some friction with Neptune and Jupiter and Pisces. So that's why today could have been a tad bit more ditzy as well. Hard to concentrate on some tasks, hard to separate, logic from your ideals or your perception of things. All right, guys. So it's just, you want to make sure you don't have so much shit that's on you. And I mean, everything that feels heavy on you, you're gonna want to release it around this time anyways. But the more you could put yourself in a position, all right, where you're not overstimulated by other people's thoughts and feelings and whatnot right now, the more helps you get closer to what you need to be feeling, what you need to be seeing at the moment. All right. So once again, hope everybody enjoys their Venus day. Let's get ready for this full moon tomorrow.